Welcome back to the Ultimate Warp Zone. I am, as always, Captain N, and this is episode number 41. On today's episode, we're playing Joel's favorite NES games, insert sarcasm, Krustys Fun House. I remember getting this game as a child and playing it on the old big tube TV that's encased in wood. It was great. I think that thing ate a lot of power though, but today we're going to be playing it on another tube TV. Now, taking a look at Krustys Fun House. If you've never played it, it's a puzzle game. Krustys Fun House is a 1992 puzzle video game based on the animated sitcom The Simpsons. And oddly enough, my kids are playing The Simpsons Fortnite. I don't know if you guys are, but they're enjoying it. For the gameplay, the player directs small rats into an extermination area through complicated maze-like levels. The player controls Krusty the Clown, who must navigate through his Krusty brand funhouse. Each level is a puzzle in which a number of rats must be exterminated. Using different objects and obstacles, Krusty must create a path for the rats to follow and guide them towards an extermination device. Other creatures such as snakes, Martians, flying pigs, yes, pigs fly, and birds attempt to hinder Krusty's progress by injuring him. He must throw pies in order to defeat them. Flying pigs, I wonder if it's any relation to the one that Homer lost in one of the episodes. At each stage, the extermination devices are run by a different character, including Bart, Homer, Corporal Punishment, and Sideshow Mel. Acclaim Entertainment had the rights to the Simpsons brand, and starting with the release of The Simpsons Bart vs. the Space Mutants, which has the same sound effects as Home Alone, releasing several games. Between 1991 and 1993, there were over 9 video games based on the series, and among them was Krustys Fun House. The game's developer was Audiogenic, a company who was developing a game for home computers that was very similar to what Krustys Fun House would become. The original game was Rat Trap, developed by Patrick Fox and Scott Williams, featuring a big-headed pink-haired boy who guided rats around a stage towards a machine by placing blocks in certain places to exterminate them, and was released in 1991 for the Atari ST, Amiga, and Commodore 64 computers. If you guys have ever played that, I haven't. Let me know in the comments below how similar it is and if you like it or not. The sole programmer for Krustys Super Fun House was Douglas Hare. Hare was working as a freelancer on a potential original game for Audiogenic for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Audiogenic had sold the idea of reformatting Rat Trap as a Simpsons-based game, which then led to Acclaim getting Hare to port the game. The game features nearly the same background as Rat Trap. Douglas said that the game was basically added Simpsons elements, such as posters for Duff Beer in the background, and the rats were designed more to match the style of The Simpsons creator Matt Groening. Hare only worked on the Super Nintendo version of the game. That's odd because I played most of the Krustys Fun House games and they all seem similar. The game was released in 1992 for the Amiga, NES, IBM PC compatibles, Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy, Super NES, and Mega Drive Genesis. A lot of systems. Acclaim published the console version and sub-licensed the home computer versions to Virgin. The 16-bit versions on the Super NES and the Mega Drive Genesis were entitled Krustys Super Fun House, as did the Amiga and DOS versions. There are 2 versions of the Super NES and Genesis games. I didn't know that. Version 1.1 has completely different music for the second and fourth world. That's interesting. And the reception for this game. Superplay magazine gave the SNES version of Krusty a 79% rating and wrote, "It's actually pretty good fun to play, although perhaps more of a younger player-oriented game than anything else. Not one to set your heart on fire, but a good solid game nevertheless." Computing Gaming World in April 1994 said that the computer version is an above-average arcade strategy game that is ideal to burn away half an hour or so. In 1995, Total ranked the game 75th on their top 100 SNES games, summarizing a sort of reverse Lemmings in which you have to kill the little on-screen characters. And that's right. Yep. So that's a bit about the game. Before we take a look at the manual, you know what time it is. It's letter time. Alright, so we have a letter in the mail today, and considering there's a postal strike, it was good to come when it did. And this letter says, Dear Captain N, did you ever pick yourself up one of those Lego Game Boys? They look interesting and I'd like to get one too. Signed, Jeff. Well, Jeff, thanks for writing in here. To let you know, yes, I did pick up a Lego Game Boy and I'm currently working on it as we speak. I am trying to record it so I can do a sped up little video of it to show you how it goes together and to compare it to an actual Game Boy in its size. So that's going to be interesting to post. I'm still working on that. Thanks a lot, Jeff, for sending in that letter. If you guys want to, you can send me a letter, or better yet, leave me a comment on Facebook, on Messenger, on YouTube, or write in the comments below on YouTube. And if I see it, I'll be able to answer it in the next episode for you. Again, thanks a lot, Jeff. Alright, so let's take a look here. We're going to look at the manual now. It's definitely a colorful manual. So, the first page is obviously the cover and the back. The back shows the Incredible Crash Dummies, and I always get this confused. I've always thought it was the Incredible Crash Test Dummies, but I'm getting that confused with the Crash Test Dummies, which are singers, versus the Incredible Crash Test Dummies. Or, I'm sorry, the Incredible Crash Dummies. See how it can be confused? So the Crash Test Dummies are a band, and the Crash Dummies are the Crash Dummies. Buckle up. So, the cover, nice and colorful. You can see Bart, Krusty, everybody else on there. Alright, so we have the inside. We've got the official Nintendo seal of quality, because you know it's going to be garbage if it doesn't have that. And never hit or take apart, it says on the first one there. Well, we always take these apart to clean them. So, they just want people meddling with them. And we've got a warning, do not use with front or rear projection TVs. And that's what I did at one point. I had a rear projection TV hooked up to my Nintendo. Didn't hurt it, but if you leave it paused enough, it can burn in. And then you've got an advisory. Read before using your NES, Super NES. It's the epileptic seizures, flashing lights, you know. Alright, so page 2 and 3. Gather around, it's story time here, as you can see. Hey, caramba. Bart's superhero, Krusty the Clown, is in really bad trouble. Rats have invaded his funhouse. Is it Sayonara Krusty Land? No way, man. Bart and Homer stand armed with the coolest rat traps ever. Ever see a rat zap with 20,000 volts? Or burst like a balloon? Ooh, no. Warning, kids, do not try this at home. We don't advocate cruelty to real animals, only their cartoon equivalents. Exactly. All Krusty has to do is get the rats to the traps by moving blocks, connecting pipes, finding secret passageways, wrecking the floors and walls, and generally having a good time. As for the slimy snakes slithering on the floors, the pink flying pigs bouncing around the sky, and the laser firing aliens, Krusty will show them some real fun with a barrage of custard pies. So before sawtooth rodents ruin Bart's #1 funhouse, and frankly, outlandish creatures nail the man who put the K in comedy, play this game. Krusty the Clown needs you. Yes, you little. Page 4 and 5. 4 is getting started. Make sure the power switch is off. Well, I don't think it's on the NES. It's a button. Switch is on the Super NES and I think the NES top loader. Yeah, game pack. Press start. There's a password if you need it. The controls. This is page 5. The controls are as follows. Move left and right, up to enter doors, down, pick up item, drop items. Select is a last resort, which I believe it restarts the level, which you give up. Start, pause, and restart. B is shoot and kick, and A is jump. Yeah, oh, okay. Using the last resort to get out of a level when you're stuck will cause you to lose 1 life. We don't want that. Page 6 and 7 on the screen. All the gameplay information appears at the top of the screen as follows. At the top of the screen? No, that's the bottom of the screen. Okay. So we've got the score. Item indicator shows item currently held. Weapon indicator shows if currently using custard pies or super balls. I wonder if those are Mario super balls. Weapon count. Number of custard pies or super balls. Page 7. It's big, man. Krustys Fun House consists of 5 sections. Whoa, 5. With up to 14 levels each. When you first enter, you are in the main hallway. Each of the doorways leads to one of the 5 sections. Within each section, each wooden door leads to a different level. Note, you must complete all the levels in each section before the door to the next section will open. Sounds about right? You can play the levels in a section in any order you want. However, there are some levels which are either blocked off or are down secret passages totally hidden from view. These can only be accessed by kicking a magic bonus block, which has to be found within another level. Page 8 and 9. 8. To enter a door or doorway. Okay. Move in front of the door and press up on the control pad arrow. When you complete a level by getting the rats to the trap and safely returning to the door, you will automatically come back to the section hallway from which you started. You know you have completed the level if the door has a silver padlock. There is one door in the hallway which is always locked with a golden padlock. To open this door, you must complete all the other levels. This is a special level and it has no rats. All you have to do is find the magic block which opens the grate in the hall, allowing you out in the main hall so you can progress to the next section. Once you have finished all the bonus levels, return to the section doorway and press up on the control pad arrow. You will automatically return to the main hallway with the doorway to the next section now open. Page 9. Rat trapping. Go for it, Krusty. Every level of the funhouse is infested with rats. Rats. Unfortunately, though, on every level is one rat decimating trap. Operating the traps are Krusty's most loyal followers, like Bart, and virtual strangers, like Homer. The challenge for Krusty is to get the rats into the traps. Not only are the pesky furballs unable to climb anything more than a block high, they also get flung about by high-powered blowers, fall into pipes, and drop through holes in the floor. So the only way... page 10 and 11. So the only way to ensure a rat-free Krustys Fun House is to find items that help rats over obstacles, through pipes, across holes, and safely to their total elimination. Blocks, super springs, blowers, pipe sections, and glass jars, sounds like a home hardware, can be used to cover holes, blowers, or pipe entrances as step up for the rats and Krusty. See Krusty's Krustyland Funhouse Guide on page 18 to 21. We'll get there soon enough. To pick up any item, move onto the item and press down on the control pad. To drop any item, press down on the control pad arrow. Oh, Graydon says hi. Hi, Graydon. Page 11. Note: not all items can be picked up. You can only hold one item at a time. All items can be stacked one on top of another or corner to corner to create a staircase. You can always tell which item you have because it is shown at the item indicator at the top of the screen. No, Nintendo, bottom of the screen. Once you have gotten the rats to the trap, get back to the door you entered to complete the level. Note: before leaving the level, you might want to spend some time looking for magic blocks that might open secret passages. Page 12 and 13, Magic Bonus Blocks. To help you get the rats to the traps, increase your energy and points, magic bonus blocks are scattered throughout the funhouse. To obtain the bonus, stand facing the block and kick it by pressing the A button. Once kicked, the block will disappear and a bonus will briefly flash on the screen. See Krusty's Krustyland Funhouse Guide on page 18 to 21. We'll get there. Super balls. Certain walls that lead to passages block your path or block the rats. Paths are made by crumbling blocks. You can remove them by stepping on them or by hitting them with one or more super balls. To throw a super ball, press the A button. No, you can only throw a super ball after you get a super ball bonus. Of course. Page 13. Secret Passage Bonuses. Some magic bonus blocks, when kicked, explode and don't leave a bonus item. These are secret passage bonuses. Somewhere, either in the level you are currently on now, or in the section hall, access to a new passage or a door leading to a bonus room will appear. Inside may be more magic bonuses or items vital to getting the rats to the traps. When you enter a bonus room, you must collect all the tokens before the bonus room magic runs out, and you are returned to the level. If you don't collect all the tokens, you will be teleported back to the portal you came through. If you collect all the tokens, you will get a Krusty doll, which gives you a bonus life. And on some levels, you may also be teleported out to an otherwise inaccessible part of the level. Sounds interesting. Page 14 and 15. Making a clown out of Krusty. Enemies. Not only is the funhouse overrun with rats, there's also a whole bunch of weird creatures intent on pushing Krusty's pacemaker to the limit. If they hit him enough, Krusty tires, finally collapses, exhausted, and you lose a life and must restart the level. If you lose all your lives, the game is over. To deal with those trouble-making pets, you begin the game with 10 custard pies. To throw a pie, press the A button. The number of pies you have remaining is shown at the top, bottom of the screen. The enemies. I will let you read these. We'll just browse through them. Pink flying pigs. Wonder if that's the one that Homer shot out of the cannon. Venomous vipers. Giant goofy birds. Laser aliens. And the pigs needs to be read here. Drifting around the air trying to sit on you. No, Krusty's heart doesn't just take a pounding from enemies. Fall more than 2 screen lengths and you'll pretty much be history. Okay, so there's fall damage. Password. We already know about that. That's page 16. I'll let you read that. And then 17 are tips. You can pause the screen if you want, or pause the video and read that if you want to. Right now I won't bore you with that. 18 and 19. So 18, Krusty's Krustyland Funhouse Guide. Not all super springs can be picked up. Can only be picked up when you're standing still on it. Makes sense. There's the blocks. Kickable blocks. Super spring. Page 19 we have the blower, pipe corner, straight pipe, and glass jar. You can pause it and read all that if you like. Page 20 and 21. We've got more items. The magic block, Krusty's bag of tricks, Krusty's mug, Krusty's hooter. Alright. Krusty doll, Krusty burger, page 21, Krusty potato chips, Krusty shake, and other stuff. Crumbling block, those are the ones that crumble if they get hit by a super ball. Pies, super ball, and rat. Page 22, Chaos in Krustyland. He says I didn't do it, but I thought that was Bart saying. Oh well. Krusty the Clown is in worse trouble than ever. Before. Except maybe when he was headed for the slammer. Or the time he broke his poor father's heart. And you're his only hope. Get rid of the rats, sling some pies, find the secret passages, save Springfield's premier tourist attraction, or it's goodbye, Krusty. So long, Krustyland, and no chance to see a rat turned into goop in the neatest, grossest rat traps ever. And I'm sure this is still valid. Krustify your wardrobe. You want to order a Krusty shirt? Print that out. I'm sure they'll get you one. It's only $4.50. That's cheap. Oh, no, never mind. Offer expires January 31st, 1993. Unless you can go back in time, I don't think you're going to be getting one of these. Anybody ever get one as a kid? If you did, let me know in the comments below. Maybe send a picture. I'll show it on one of the episodes. And then we have the back page. Got a Butterfinger advertisement. Buy broccoli instead. Yes. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. You remember that. Alright, so now that we've gone through the manual, let's take a look on how to set up the Power Glove. Yes, we see this every video, so if you don't set up the Power Glove properly, you're not going to have fun at all, and it may not even work right. Some of them have special setups and special codes in the manual that you need to program the glove with. Once it's programmed, working just fine. But as we know, some games it doesn't work very well with the Power Glove. Kind of like Battletoads. It wouldn't even start up the game if it was plugged in. You plug in the Power Glove, the game doesn't start up, just black screen. You unplug it, wait for the starting screen, then you plug it in and it can work. If you want to take a look at that, it's one of my past episodes. I don't quite remember the number, but you can go take a look. But now that we've set up the Power Glove, and you've seen the poster and the setup videos, let's warp into the game. Alright, here we are, Krustys Fun House. Joel's favorite game. Alright, so we've got Krustys Fun House, lovely colors, press start. Hi kids. Krusty's clearance code, we don't have one. Hi kids, some pesky rats have infested my lovely fun house and I need your help to get rid of them. These rats aren't too bright, they just walk around climbing over anything that is smaller than they are. If they reach a wall or a barrier that is taller than them, the rats will turn around and go the other way. Use the blocks and items that you find to get the rats to the nifty little traps operated by Bart and Homer. Good luck! We are up and through the door. Hope you like this song because this is what it repeats. Now there's supposed to be secret blocks and everything. It's been a long time since I've played this. So here's our main hallway. We can go through any of these doors, but we'll go through this one first. So as you're gonna see, oh, I'm throwing away my pies. So the rats come over here, stand on a block, and hit down. I'm going to place that there. So, we got Bart smushed everything there. We'll take this block, and we're going to figure out what's over here. There's a snake. Got him. So these, if we walk into them... Okay, so you gotta walk into them and push the button. Nothing secret around here, no. Okay. I'll take that with me. Thanks, Bart. And there. Completed. Let's go on to the next level, see what we can find. See, there's a padlock on there now. So, we've got some blowers there. We'll get this block. And we'll go up here. Gotta be careful because there's a big drop and we don't want Krusty to get hurt. Okay. Go back up. Home we go. Nothing up there. Okay. Watch out. You guys let me know if you see any secret blocks. Okay, climb up there, jump up there, and go and hit here. Make the rounds just to see if there's anything else around here. I think there's a snake down here somewhere. Oh, that block looks like chocolate. That's good. There's a leaky drip, drippy leak. Just don't let it fall on Krusty's head. Pies! Oh, he hit me. That's okay. Hot dog. Nothing like floor hot dogs. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. John St. John, voice of Duke Nukem. That's my favorite quote. I posted it on his Facebook and he's laughed at it. So that's good. Alright, now we're going to take a look at getting these rats where they need to go. Come on. There it is. Ah, oh, missed it! Come on, there it is. Okay. So, the rats are rolling around here. So if we push this here, they're going to get sucked through that pipe, and then go up. Later. And then we'll see where we're going. You two. And you two. I guess I need to jump up here, and they're down here. So they're walking around. We need to get them to hop over this. And then we need to get them to go up here. Go there. They get blown across and get pulverized. Nice. So, we know we got to the end there and everything's good. Oh, I guess we need to go that way. Down we go. But I don't think we need to worry about any snakes. Snakes. I don't know no snakes. Oh, I got hit. I watched Home Alone 1 the other day. Well, listened to it at work. While I was doing my work, got to listen to it, so that was fun. There we go. Beat that level. Next, I don't even know how far I got in this as a kid. So they're gonna go up there and fall down here. They're gonna kind of wander up there. I don't know if I should have gone the other way. That's okay. They're gonna go up here, down there. Fall down here and fall down there. So, is there a block around here I can grab? There's gotta be. Oops. It's a little difficult when you're walking up things. Oh, I'm gonna need a block. Oh, I bet you it's down here. Haha. If you guys are playing, go here first. Because those little mice are going to be bouncing all over the darn place. That's okay. I'm going to go back. Because I want to grab... Put that there. That'll eventually get pulverized. Oh, that's right. I need the block to get that other block. So let's... wait and see. Oh, there they are. Come on in, guys. And I think that was it for them. I don't hear any more bouncing around. Alright. Snakes don't respawn. Yeah, because here, if you do kind of up and left, you climb up the block. So just be careful, because it'll throw a pie and not kick that block instead. A hamburger. There's that level. Next. I wonder if I've missed any secrets. Probably. Ooh. Okay, so the rats are coming out of there, and the top. Palm trees! Can they get anywhere? Oh, they can. Here's this. Where do they need to go? They're going to go up on the palm trees. They're going to climb up there, drop down here, come over here. They're going to need to climb up there, go in the pipe, go up, and get smushed by Bart. That's fine. Oh. I need a super ball to break that, don't I? Oh, I can just step on them. That's fine. They're gonna get blocked and go the other way. Oh. Haha. No. gonna have to do this in pairs. Climb on up, guys. Come on over here. You can go in there. I think that's it for the rats. Because we've got the ones up there. Okay, we'll make our way back and see if we see any of these guys hanging around. But there's something up top that I wanted to get to. Oh. Super Ball! I'm sure there's a snake up here. No? Oh, super block, or secret block. We got a free life there. That's good. Bottom right hand side does not look like Krusty at all. So we have 7 super balls left. There's nothing that we can knock over here. Nothing up here. No. Okay, good. Well, there's one secret. Open up a door somewhere. But I'm pretty sure there's something else up here. No? Why did I see a snake up there? Am I seeing things? Okay. There we go. That one's done. Can we do it? Oh, this is a secret that it opened up. Alright, guys. Let's go in the secret. It says there's no rats. No, there's rats. There's definitely rats. That's okay. We'll figure it out. That goes down. There's a... Okay. Up we go. I think that's too far of a drop down there. And we'll go up and grab what we need. And you kind of have to think when you're playing this game. Pies. Where does Krusty put it? We have to go down here. Oh, got hit again. Pesky water drops. Krusty, you need to fix your fun house. It's leaking. Okay. Where are the rats? I think we might be out of luck here. I think I need to grab it quick and get there. Can we go out the door and back in, or do I have to give up and lose a life? Let's see. Back to the starting, or what's up here? The door. No, I can't go back through the door. Guess we have to give up, unfortunately. Alright, back through. Okay, let's book it. That thing is over here. Got hit. That's okay. Go, Krusty, go. here we go. There, that's better. Now we just wait for the crazy rats to come falling down here. And we're good to go. I enjoy this game, it's fun. I mean, you can only play so much of it, and then you want to play Mario. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. I think. I didn't see any more. Alright, let's venture around and see if we need to collect anything. Didn't miss anything down there, did I? Nope. Alright. Back up we go. Okay, collect these things. We'll wait for this so we can go all the way down there and take a peek. Oh no, I fell! Oh. See? Well, that's what happens when you fall. We won't do that again. There's that one. Nothing else there. Next. Need that ball. Super ball. Whoa, I don't think so. Gotcha. Pipe. Now we're plumbers, apparently. Oh, I can only have one at a time, that's right. So, the pipe needs to go right there. But, how do I get there? Good question. Over here. There's a pipe. Alright, now we need to grab the block, which is up there. So if they go through here, they're going to climb up here, and I need to get them to here. Okay, they'll get blocked in there at least. Come on, guys. There you go. Walk right in there. Enjoy the ride. I heard that smush. Can I get both of these guys in here? I think I could. Yeah, I can. There you go. Hop on in, guys. There we go. Smushed. I wonder what's down here. Can we get down there, I wonder? Oh, yes, we can now. Using Mario Super Balls. Krustys Hooter. Oh. Okay, so if you pick up the Super Balls and then you pick up the pies, one overwrites the other. What was that? Oh, it's a bonus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Got it. Krusty, you're losing all your stuff. Nice. And we get a shake. So, that was the bonus area that we found. And there we go. So, if you like that game, you like puzzle games, check it out. I enjoyed this game myself. We'll mute that. And I really enjoy this game. It's fun to play. Lots of memories playing as a kid. I know Joel doesn't care for it, but it's similar on every other platform, other than the graphics, obviously. Game Boy's toned down graphics, Super Nintendo's beefed up graphics, so is Sega, but I'm familiar with the NES one. So, that has been the Ultimate Warp Zone. I am, as always, Captain N, and I will see you next mission.